Timing of suspicious transaction reports, STRs. Obligations and procedures for reporting suspicious transactions. Under the AML CFT framework, financial institutions, FIs, are required to promptly report suspicious transaction reports, STRs, to the Financial Intelligence Unit, FIU. The designated AML CFT compliance officer within the FE is responsible for reviewing, scrutinizing, and deciding whether to report a transaction based on its suspicious nature. Here are the detailed obligations and procedures related to reporting STRs. 1. Immediate reporting obligation. Responsibility. The designated AML CFT compliance officer is tasked with the responsibility to review and analyze records and data concerning suspicious transactions. The compliance officer must make decisions to either report to the FIU or maintain the transaction while keeping complete confidentiality. Timing. STRs must be reported to the FIU immediately once the suspicious nature of a transaction is confirmed. This includes transactions that are pending, in progress, or past. The internal reporting to the compliance officer should occur directly and without delay once suspicion or reasonable grounds for suspicion are established. 2. Internal investigation and reporting. Initial investigation. While FIs are required to report suspicious transactions without delay, some transactions may necessitate a preliminary internal investigation to establish suspicion or reasonable grounds for suspicion. Investigation protocols. FIs must demonstrate that any such investigation is initiated immediately and continues until the transaction is reported to the FIU. The process should be transparent and documented. 3. Policies, procedures, and training. Establishing policies. FIs should develop and implement clear policies and procedures for the identification, investigation, and internal reporting of suspicious transactions. This includes guidance on the appropriate extent of investigation prior to reporting. Documentation and approval. All relevant policies and procedures must be documented, approved by senior management, and communicated effectively within the organization. Training programs. Training programs should be established for staff to ensure they understand the procedures for identifying and reporting suspicious transactions and are aware of the internal investigation processes. 4. Compliance and communication. Documentation. Policies, procedures, and any internal investigation findings should be properly documented. This documentation should be reviewed regularly and approved by senior management to ensure it aligns with the AML CFT framework. Communication. All procedures and protocols should be communicated to the relevant levels within the organization to ensure compliance and effective handling of suspicious transactions.